Derek with Vice Realty, and today we're going to talk about what I look for in a commercial property when I'm going out to either represent you as an agent or to buy it for myself. A lot of these older buildings have so many problems, and a lot of them are reasonable though. They're not like buying a new house, of course, but they're mostly cosmetic. That's how I want them. The only things that really scare me are a sewer problem, the main drain problem, because most of those are underneath the slab. And if those are wrecked, to get to that, we've got to start jackhammering through the slab. That gets so expensive. That's the only thing that really turns me off on a building. If that has issues, I'm pretty much done, unless the price, of course, is so ridiculous that I can factor that in and it's reasonable. But as far as doors broken, flooring is messed up, cabinets are messed up, this light doesn't work, that switch doesn't work, the roof has some leaks in it, the AC units don't work well or right, or they're old. That's all really simple stuff to me. There's not much to that. It's easily replaced. The AC units can be pricey if the whole thing needs to be replaced. So factor that in when you're purchasing something. That's what I would do. But as long as that main line is good to go, everything else is really pretty simple to fix. I'll take it. The cosmetics are irrelevant. You might want to change it anyway. It's probably hugely dated, and maybe you want to replace that stuff. Don't go crazy with it though. You can get a set of cabinets and just paint right over them. You don't have to get beautiful, brand new, wonderful cabinets. Just get some cabinets and paint right over them, same color as your wall, or even a different color if you want some contrast. And that's easily fixed. Save a lot of money doing that. Countertops, you don't need granite. You can do it if you just feel like you need it. But you can just put in a regular Formica countertop and go get countertop paint right over the top of it. Or you can get epoxy, add the epoxy on there, just pour it out and literally slide it across with a little trowel, and it looks beautiful. It's better than a granite countertop. You can cut right on it. You can put a hot pan right on it, and it's so cheap. You don't have to spend a fortune doing all that. I wouldn't put fancy faucets and everything, because for some reason, tenants like to grab faucets and yank them around and break them anyway. You don't need a $200 faucet in an old C-class apartment. Now, if you're renting out an A-class, $2,000 a month apartment, yeah, you're going to need that. So spend money according to where you're at. But when I look for buildings, number one is that clean out. That sewer main, that thing needs to work. Take the cap off. Are there rocks in there? Is it full of dirt? Does it even flow? Can you see the water flowing? Because you should be able to. You should see the water just flowing through there, no problem. And all you have to do is take the cap off. There's nothing to it. And look, some of those things are completely full of who knows what, or it doesn't even have a cap, and kids are throwing rocks down in there, or dirt in there, or you can't even find it because it's been buried. Those things are a problem, and that's what I would look for first. Everything else, easy.